Well, 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 if it ain't the minoxidil man himself. Welcome back, everybody, to Project Zomboid. We are continuing our glorious survival out here on the ranch. In fact, I would go as far as to say that we're doing pretty good. We're going to be very cold today. The temperature is starting to plummet. It is starting to get quite late indeed. So that is something we are going to want to pay a lot of attention to, is that we do not have any thermal protection whatsoever. That's going to be the real push today, is to try and find some decent pants and a decent jacket. I think those are the next two things. We're going to have to get up to 300 kills and do our best to thrive and survive beyond that. Because I am very smart, I also forgot to mention that this is a modded playthrough. It's actually very lightly modded, which is a rare occurrence for me, but you'll be able to find a link to all of the mods in the description down in the old Steam Workshop collection over there. You'll also find a link to our Discord server, which is not something I think I promoted in the first episode either. Really lovely community over there, lots and lots of people these days, and we've even got a few community servers running. I don't think there's a Project Zomboid one yet, but if there's enough interest, we can definitely look at putting something together. Multiplayer in this game is a little bit harder than in others. Not that that would be a problem, obviously, because when there's a whole bunch of you, it doesn't matter when you're... Anyway, this does give us the opportunity to continue our cooking endeavors, but I was thinking, you know what, it would be pretty handy if we had a full 3 times multiplier for a cooking level. Right now we're only at 1.8. Basically, like, the amount of the book you read kind of determines how much of a multiplier you get. So I think we're just going to sit on the floor here. Well, you know, we can go sit in the reading room while we talk. And then we're going to strategize, because we got a lot we got to cover today, and I'm not entirely certain how I want to go about covering it. So step 1, right, on our plan, is that we need to get ourselves up to 300 kills today, because I need pants and I need a jacket. That's mostly to start staving off the worst of the temperature. As we can see, protection is minimal, and pants and a jacket aren't going to make a huge difference. Like, a jacket will help, but it's not everything. Temperature is what's really concerning me, right? Because right now, already, our skin temperature and body response are drifting left of center. You see that? Left of center is bad. Right of center is bad. Centrism, for the first time in history, is something we actually want in our country. There you go. All right, look at this. Body response. Ooh, no, I'm not loving this. So basically, what's this saying is, like, are you hypothermic or hyperthermic is the body response segment. And then your skin temperature is kind of your... it's kind of your early warning system as to whether or not you're in trouble. Something that we really want to pay attention to is this tab, insulation. This is what we're fighting for. This is our girl worth fighting for. We want to have as much insulation on every limb as possible before July hits. Was it August? I'm not sure. Either way, I can't remember what date you start on in Zomboid. It might be July, it might be August. The comment section will let us know. We need to find ourselves an alarm clock, I think. We'll carry that around in our secret hidey hole. But other than that, I kind of, I don't want to use clothing that gives me the benefit without me earning it, I guess. It's a little Scout's honor going on here. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some more roasts, mostly so that we can get the most out of that, you know, benefit. Once again, if we have a look at our skills, you'll see that cooking is now at a 3 times multiplier. So we're at 40 points. If I add some more veggies, we go up to, show me, 42.85. And so bit by bit, we're just going to build this up. Grapefruit, peas, and lettuce, and a granola bar. All right, I'm gonna chow down a solid quarter. Okay, it's looking pretty light outside, and I do indeed see that the weather has cleared up a little bit. I've also finished the mechanic book, which is fantastic. So now metalworking, not mechanics. So now, oh my goodness, there we go. So now, as I was saying, when the time comes for us to start smithing, then we'll have, you know, a little bit more skill bonus available to us to work on that. All right, smithing. Yeah, so if I go to the crafting menu, there's a smithing tab. I don't think I mentioned that this is a modded playthrough at all in the first episode. I'm really sorry about that. We have a smithing tab. There is a full mod list to the Steam Workshop linked down below in the description. The word order on that wasn't great. It is 1 a.m. when I'm recording this, so please be kind. We are going to try our best not to die while I go out here and we are going to say that the mod list is mostly quality of life mods and also some smithing stuff, because I thought it'd be really cool if we could make our own armor, like make our own clothing. So not only do we have to fight to like unlock the ability to wear it, but we've got to then fight and tech up so that we can actually like craft it into something powerful and useful. And oh heavens to Betsy, we have guests. Okay, well, step 1, you secure the barbecue. Step 2, you secure the area. They are fools. Okie dokie, let's get in here. We have an ancient TV. I think we can do a little bit better than that. A fresh orange, though. Can't do much better than that. Nothing in the freezer. I was so wrong. So much in the freezer. We're going to take all the food we can get our hands on. Can opener is pretty huge. Spatula, less huge. Pop is pretty nice. Honestly, saucepan with water, I'll take it. White wine, we take it. Money and playing cards, less useful. Okay, take me next. What is in here? We have a Bible and a crossword magazine. I'm going to take the book because the book is really good at handling unhappiness, which can be one of the debuffs that's sort of harder to get rid of in Project Zomboid. Sleeping pills could be handy. Tweezers is an amazing find. We can now remove lodged glass. And some adhesive bandages surely don't hurt. You know what also doesn't hurt? Not being an anxious wreck. Let me light up a smoke. And you know what? Let's eat up some of that vegetable roast as well. Mostly to kind of just keep powering through the the weight limits that we're trying to get to. I really want to get up to 80 kgs. I don't think I explained why that was so important in the previous episode. So 80 kilograms is when you're no longer considered to be underweight. I think it's at 100 kgs where you're considered to be... Maybe is 80 kgs overweight and 100 kgs is like the correct weight? I don't remember. We'll figure out when we get to 70, which we are fast approaching. 65 and climbing, yeah. Yeah, stale stew. Pretty good food, to be honest. We can just cook that up, heat it up, it'll be fine. Hello? Madam, this is not your apartment. I think you'll find that I hold the lease to the property. Right here in my hand. What's that? You can't see it? You've got a crowbar in your eye? Well, that sounds like a you problem, and oh my goodness. The Lord giveth and he taketh away. But specifically, he taketh away your alarm clock because it's mine now. Once again, though, the wrong TV. It's not the TV I'm looking for. So I think we're just going to put the rest of this crud in the back here. Alright, I would be a fool if I did not check the mailboxes. And there's nothing in them, unfortunately. Sounds like we got a zombie. Down here, though? What are you doing in the broom closet, lady? Another crowbar in your eye, you say? Well, that sounds like a you problem. Another book, huh? Honestly, I think it's worth taking. They're not that hard to come by, and there's the TV we're looking for. They're not that hard to come by, but it's just one of those things where if I don't have to look for it later, it'd be nice not to have to look for it later. Medieval weaponry for simpletons sounds fantastic. I don't know what that VHS is about. We'll find out. Put that on the old boob tube tonight. Canned food. That's good. We've got some dried lentils. That is actually massive. Preservable food is, oh, it's so useful. Coffee, pretty big deal. If we start getting tired and we don't have a safe place to sleep, that could be a lifesaver. Is that a gas? That is a gas range. Look at that. So first step, we're going to have to remove the propane tank. And then we're going to have to take the propane tank. And then we're going to have to limp our way back over to our car, severely encumbered, and then come back for the gas range itself. Man's carrying a TV, a propane tank, 50 bags of groceries, and a goddamn light table. Talk about one trip, am I right? Alright, I think we'll have to go back for the gas in a second, but I think for now we deal with these guys. The propane tank is also useful for welding torches, right? Those are propane based in this game. So having a few of those on hand certainly would not hurt. We'll need it to use... we can use it for the forge, but we will need it to do metalworking. You have to have a welder mask and welding rods or a propane torch. Man, being strong is so helpful. It's one of those traits where, like, once you take it once, you kind of have to keep taking it. Just because you can clear distance like this. Because you actually push them over much more often than otherwise. Okay, give me the cigarettes. There's a digital watch. One day, baby. I think that's probably going to be my 4th selection. I know like a tool belt or like armor would be a good place to start. I really want to know what the temperature is. And we gotta take the imitation flamingo. Listen, okay, I do not make the rules. You take the imitation flamingo. You see the imitation flamingo, you take the imitation flamingo. That's going right in the main bedroom. Oh, farming volume 1, pretty big. Foraging volume 2, we don't have it, so I'll take it. Padded pants, you say? Ahoy! That's definitely going on the list of yes please, sir. Okay, for the rest of today, I reckon we unload our inventory, set up our new toys, and then go to bed. Okay, we're gonna have the barbecue. I think we stick that right over here. Beautiful. And then our imitation flamingos, they're gonna guard the house. Anyway, how about you go right over there, and we'll build a whole line of them at some point. Alright, Magic Go-Go Gadget housekeeping time-lapse. Okay, there we go. We cooked up the stale stew, and we are now going to power through it. That's going to make us a little bit annoyed, but genuinely fine. It's also late enough now for us to just go to bed. So there we go. That was a pretty good day. We managed to clear out the houses below us. Let's in fact go ahead and mark those off, because we don't need to go back. There's nothing else really of value. There are a couple of car wrecks here we could potentially go and check out. For some reason, there is no car symbol provided by default in Zomboid, which... still just kind of like, what is that about? Like, why isn't there? But you know what? It's fine. There's one house down there I would like to hit tomorrow before we head back out for the police station. But I think for now, we're in a pretty good place. So I'm going to clean myself up, grab some shut-eye, and I'll see you guys on the road. Oh, come on, you piece of junk. There we go. Alright, let's go get some shells and then get into trouble. 149 and a long way to go. Oh, baby, that was a close call. Let's actually clear the road as we move up today. That could be pretty handy. By the way, if you have not yet done so, please leave a comment down below telling Magick, the editor of these videos, whether or not you're liking his work. I think he does a fantastic job, but, you know, we only know what you guys like when you tell us. So, like the video if you like the video, and more importantly, tell us down below why, or what you'd like to see us change. You know what? I think maybe we should pull a bit of aggro over here. Just bring him in from around the edges. I am going to have to constantly come back here and clear this out while the zombies spawn in over the first few weeks, but we have turned off zombie respawning for this challenge. It's a mechanic which I just don't like. I don't like that they spawn back in the game. That's not part of the challenge. That's just the way I play Zomboid. You turn off zombie respawn. If you don't know how to do that, you just go into your world settings, and then I think it's zombie respawn multiplier. You set that to 0, and then they won't respawn anymore. But just be aware that over the first, I think it's the first week in game, the population slowly rises, and I guess that's simulating people getting infected and, you know, coming out of homes and stuff, moving into hordes. So yeah, just be aware that the first few days, even if you clear an area, you might see zombies there again. But after that, they will move around, right? Like the helicopter event, the spoilers, will move them around. And then also the just the natural tendency of hordes to kind of shuffle from place to place means that you're never completely safe, but at least you can reduce the population in an area. I don't think you can ever truly get it to like 0. I mean, you could try, and we're probably going to have to in order to get that all the way up. We're going to need thousands of kills to get all of the equipment I want here. But we can definitely do a pretty good job of it, I think. Okay, now which way was it to the gun store? I actually don't remember. It is back down there. Oh, we didn't check that one out. Right. That was the one we found on that annotated map. Okay, let's go investigate that. We have what looks like a fire station. Oh, that's we can find boots here. Okay, that's something to put back in the put a pin in that. We're coming back. Oh god, guys, don't read and drive. I was looking at the tax accounting office and I got excited. It should be on our left here. Well, alright, game left. You listen, okay. Hunting supplies. AA Ron hunting supplies. Okay, big fights ahead here. I think the best way to handle this is to pull them down into this field. I think we pop a smoky, eat some food, and then get ready for fighting. See, this would be a great place to have a Molotov. Just turf it right there. Burn them all down. I haven't decided yet if Molotovs are too cheese for this particular one, but I think it'll be okay. I mean, if you make them work, right? Then you earned it. Come on, you lot. Follow me over here. Come on. I'm very panicked, and it's not without good reason. Okay, follow me this way. Come on. And then into the corn. Yeah, now all we need to do is get far enough away that horde loses interest and the one on the left doesn't gain interest, and we should be good. We have to break line of sight, but once I get behind those trees up there, we should be fine. Or just enough distance, really. Yeah, they're still coming. They might actually migrate high up, but I don't think I went down far enough. Okay, so we gotta be quick, boys. Well, that's not much use. Okay, there is no back door. Oh man, and they followed me all the way through. Okay, the tracking is... Ooh, it's a little bit bigger than I remember. So what I've done, it turns out, is make the situation much worse. We could try and kill this all, but with just a crowbar, I think we'll get tired before we actually manage to kill anything. Oh, I think we just try... And I'm too panicked. Look at that. This man's freaking the hell out. Brother, you need to de-stress just a little bit there. I think we just get the car and we move further down the road. I think I've created a little bit too much heat here for me to actually manage. Oh my goodness. A flamingo. I know what I must do. Oh, and the smithing magazine. There we go. We're starting to get some recipes. Is that big horde still following me? Can't see them if they are. No, there's the horde. Confirmed. What are we at now? 176? Pretty good. Hey, watch me run? Maybe we pull them into the trees and lose them there? Yeah, maybe this is the way we do it. Come here. All of you. Come here. We are going to pull ones from in the trees towards us. This isn't perfect. At least they don't have line of sight for a change. There's still a few coming. I think I need to go further. This is the inexperience showing through here. Because, like, I know about the tactics, I just haven't really played with them enough. That's okay, we're here to learn. That's why we play the challenges, right? We want to just play normal Zomboid, we could have just played normal Zomboid, baby. Hell nah. Fuck, I need to run. I need to run right now. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Run. Run. I am scratched. I am scratched. I've lost my crowbar, and I am scratched. We need to get the hell out of here. My crowbar, no! Okay, run back, run back, run back. Pick it up quickly. Pick it up quickly. This thing is more important than life itself. You get me up to the car. We're getting out of here. I don't want nothing to do with this place anymore. Unless... How many are coming here? Hold on. I got cocky. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was the hit we needed. There we go. That's the one. Okay, we have dealt with them. One left. Oh. That was really risky. What are we at now? 183? We can almost put on the pants. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him! There we go. Okay. Oh, it's a bit of it. Nice. Alright, I need to move the car down before we try and loot these garages, because I'm looking for a generator, right? If we can move the car down, maybe, just maybe, we can get access to these garages, and they often have generators in my experience. Okay, nobody's coming to visit. Let's go ahead and sneak in here. Okay, before I climb in there... Are you kidding me? Do I look like a madman? Do you think I'm insane? Of course we take the no. Oh my goodness. 2 empty gas cans and a hand torch. We're gonna be refilling all of this at the gas station. This is huge. This is a whole bunch of metalworking equipment, which I'm not gonna say no to. Oh, that's something to be aware of. In order to wear the welding mask, we're gonna need a clothing point, right? We're gonna need... Oh, no. I didn't think about that. We can't do metalworking. So basically, we unlock metalworking with another 100 kills, right? Because, like, if we can't equip the welding mask, we can't use it. We can't weld. Please no alarm. Nice. And honestly, a bunch more metal doesn't hurt my feelings. We can make use of it. A tool belt, hey? That's pretty interesting. Oh my goodness. Disinfectant, bandage. Thank you, thank you. More vitamins. Soap's pretty handy for cleaning up. Let's pop off the bandage. Let's go ahead and disinfect the wound right there. And then we'll put some band-aids on it. How about that? I would love the microwave just for that little bit of extra opportunity should we need it. And a key. Hey, okay, cool. That'll probably open up all the house doors. A double-barrel shotgun. A gun case with some stuff in it. Let's drop that on the ground and see what we got. And a padded jacket. Hell yeah. That is what we're working towards today, after all. It's a Mini 14 and 308 rounds that goes in the M14. Does this have a magazine? It does. Okay, that's something we're playing with next. One of these days, this hunk of junk is not going to turn on. And that's the day we die. Until then, park it over here. Let's pop a smoke. And let's go and see what we can do about finding a generator. I think I'm actually just going to skip the houses completely. And we're just going to look in the garages until we find one. You need 2 generators in Zomboid. You need one for the petrol station, and you need one for your base. Petrol station, because when the main grid power runs out, CC South Africa, you end up with a situation where you can't pump the gas that's in the tanks. But if you can power the gas pumps, then you're fine. Oh, that's a lot of spice. Maybe a little bit too much spice for this particular meatball. Although, hold on. They are being kind enough to trickle themselves in. Might as well oblige. Okay, they're obliging a little bit too much right now. Listen, this was not an open invitation. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side. Get in the car. This is America. They drive on the wrong side of the road. There we go. Okay. And it looks like the hunting store is actually a little bit more exposed. Just a little bit, but you know what? I think it's worth the try. Got a few seconds. Let's see what we can do about getting in there. Because, listen, there is a very risky strategy we could try, which is that you kill zombies in that little space in front. I've had it work for me before. I don't know if it's really worth it. Otherwise, we have to get a sledgehammer so we can smash through there. Because remember, when you kill zombies in a building, there's a tiny chance that they drop the key. We've had it happen once now with that house. Okay, we scored a couple of extra leather jackets out of that particular fight, which once again we can use to upgrade our other clothes. I don't think I showed that, so let's see why I've been hoarding these. If we go to the inspect tab, we can now see, we can right click and with tailoring use thread and a needle, I believe. Thread, needle, and the leather strips required, obviously. And then you can go ahead and sew in additional protection into your various items of clothing. It's really, really powerful, actually. At the early levels, it doesn't do too much, but I mean, adding 2 or 3% across the board adds up a lot when you're completely naked. I mean, right now we got 0, so if I can go from 10 to 11, I mean, that's a much bigger increase than anything else, right? Come here. I got 5 more kills before I get to wear my puffy pants. You're dead. You're dead, man. Come on, 2 more. 98. 99. Oh, don't take it from me. Oh, there we go. 100. 100 kills. Well, 200 kills, to be completely honest. But that's a big milestone. 201, even bigger. It's 1 bigger. Exactly 1 bigger, in fact. Precisely 1 bigger. Alright, I think now that we've cleared out the gas station a little bit more, well, 2 steps, right? Step 1, anything in this van? I would love this van. Am I allowed to have this van? I might be allowed to have this van. Oh my goodness. Please? No, no key. Okay. Can unlock the trunk at least. And no key in the cup box. Damn it. Oh, van would be amazing. We can learn to hotwire cars. I think we need, is it level 1 electronics and level 2 mechanics, I believe? Which isn't unaccessible. It's tough, but it's doable. And where are my gas cannons? Let me take those. please refuel from gas pump and turn them into Molotovs, right? Ooh. I think that'll work. If I just go right here, bottle of gasoline, make Molotov cocktail. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, you can't use sterilized rags for some reason, but the other ones will work. And I was ready to give up and go home. We wouldn't have won the gas station if I did, but we are very much no longer capable of fighting. Something I've got to be aware of here. If we want to get in here, we're going in the old-fashioned way. As long as you've got a tool in your hand, they'll use that to remove the broken glass. Either that, or you got to have gloves. Otherwise, you will shred your hands to pieces. Your man kind of removes the glass by, I think he slams his palm into it, and then kind of wiggles his forearm until it just sort of falls off. That's the only way I can explain how you manage to shred every single digit into tiny little ribbons every single time you even touch broken glass in this game. There's a map of Rosewood. Don't think we've seen Rosewood yet, have we? We had not. It's down there. Rosewood actually has a really good base location. If you want us to go check that out, or we stick into Louisville, I don't mind. We can definitely complete the challenge here. We don't have to leave, but we can do a bit of exploration. But Rosewood has the fire station in Rosewood. It's probably my favorite base location in the game. It's one that I've set up shop in a lot of times. So like I get there and it's like coming home, you know? I just start walking in, everything gets organized. Can you tell I really like organizing in this game? I have a feeling that's going to make a lot of people very happy and a very specific group of people very annoyed. What you got in the back? Oh my word, yes, please. Okay, we are stocked up for the apocalypse. Hey, isn't that appropriate? You know what? I would love this wall clock. Thank you. We've taken that. Okay, I think we get this all home. I think we've got enough loot for right now. I think we unload... Well, hold on. Hold on. Listen. Listen, I'm looking at that Milk and Mart, and I'm thinking maybe we should get a little bit more fresh produce before there is no longer fresh produce to get. Olive oil's really good. You can technically just drink it. It's like 5,000 calories, I think, but your guy gets a little bit unhappy with the situation. And I'm going to be real with you, I don't blame him too much. All right, but time for home and a little bit of organization and then a whole lot of sleeping. So nice to have the road back home completely clear. Like that just makes it so much easier to get through here. We must check these wrecks out and also see if we can get them... I'll see if I can tow them away tomorrow. Just clear this road up completely, and we'll go clear the rest of that space. We didn't get the shotgun shells we needed, unfortunately. I think I'm going to have to go back to those police car wrecks and see what I left behind. Or we could try with the rifle. That could work too. Alright, we have arrived home. I am going to take this opportunity to wish you all a good night. I'm going to put this stuff away, and I will just see you all in the morning. Cheers. Oh, rise and shine. Ugh, God. My character's sleep schedule is almost as messed up as my own at this point. I am so gosh darn sleepy. I'm also recording this at 2 a.m. I wish I was joking. I am actually doing that. So let's see how we do despite our limitations in life. It is 12 o'clock, which means that it is indeed time to go and watch some TV. We've still got a little bit of... It looks like we still got power, and it looks like we've still got water, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and take advantage of the fact that things are still on the air, shall we? We want to turn on our TV. We want to tune into Life and Living. Heck yeah, and we're watching Woodcraft. You're damn right we are. This should give us the first level in carpentry. Yes, indeed it will. Oh, very nice. Level 1 carpentry. I think that means we can start putting down wall frames now, is that right? If I went to wooden wall frame, it's got level 2 carpentry for that. Okay, so we got a little bit more grinding to do. We can put down a floor. If only we knew where to find one of those. Yes, Dave, our gnome, is now guarding the house. We have our wall of flamingos. It's all starting to come together. So, we need to start off today, I think, with our inaugural pants wearing. I'm something very excited about. What is the condition of my sneakers? Because they have been going through quite a lot here. There is indeed a hole in the right-hand one. So we are going to be throwing these sneakers on the floor and replacing them. Again, completing the task allows, completing the kill threshold, I suppose, allows us to unlock a category of clothing. If you guys want to make it that we unlock a specific item of clothing, so for example, if I now wear these sneakers, that's another 100 kills, we can do that. I'll go into credit. I don't care, I'm crazy. I would love to know what you want to see. Should it be category or should it be the item itself? So like, am I fighting 100 zombies to wear these pants? Or am I fighting 100 zombies to wear pants? If you made it this far into the video, I think it's fair to say that you got a stake in the game. So I can add padding to everything using leather strips. And there we go. As we can see, we sort of just push up the protection ever so slightly. Technically, it's bullet resistant now. That feels like a bit of a braggadocious claim, but okay. So then I can place you back down? Yeah. Okay. That's good to know. I wonder why it's not letting me do it to this. It should. Oh, don't wear them just yet. I haven't decided if I want pants or anything else. It definitely gave me the option before. It's not giving me the option now. I think something has bugged out. But we're just going to wear our super skivvy ski pants. Look at that. Very nice. Okay, padded jacket goes back on the floor. There we go. And that's going to be our next big hire. Let's make ourselves some breakfast. And then we're going to go out and hit up the town. Today I want to focus on clearing out that road and continuing the search for a generator. Just eat some peas. Probably wouldn't hurt you to freaking have a single vitamin go through your body at some point. Alright, in order to clear that road, I think I want to use the Mini 14 here. Now this is chambered in 308, which, if I remember correctly, is 556 by 45 NATO. Is that correct? Someone please tell me. I'm always willing to learn these things. Alright, there is our super stack. Let's go ahead and unload. No magazine found or is empty. Okay, so we didn't have a mag. So let's insert 20 bullets. And we are indeed training the reload skill right now. You guessed it right. Insert the mag. Very nice. We can insert bullets here too. And yeah, none of those are going to work for this. Okay, and let's take that Molotov. I'm a little sketched out about using this so close to the home that you never know. We might just want to do it. I'm actually going to leave the car behind for now, and we're going to go off on foot, just in case we get caught by a horde and I have to run while using the guns here. I really don't want to have to come back for it. Okay, so we got 200 shots. We have 208 zombies killed. Let's see if we can push that a little bit higher here. Okay, here is our first volunteer for the day. Let's see how he does. Pretty good, turns out. And here they come. Alright, this is important though. We do want to make sure we don't dirty the road too much, as doing so is going to make it a lot harder to drive around. So I think we're going to head into our field as before and try this out. Well, at a rate of 3 shots per zombie, this is going to be a little tight to try and hit 300, but it's definitely going to get us a lot closer. And of course, we are still training that ever so precious aiming skill. Sweet, this thing is useful, man. It's so accurate. They've definitely changed how guns work in PZ. This used to be so painful without a shotgun. Or maybe just having that very first level of aiming is actually making a difference. Sorry, very first 2 levels of aiming? That was awkward phrasing, but you get the idea. Oh. Is that are we jammed? We couldn't be jammed, right? Oh, this thing is definitely jammed. I believe the rack command is Z. We'll try it out now. Already up to 231 though. Not too shabby. So 23, right? 23. Yeah, it's jammed. You silly goose. I'm really hoping one of these just pitches up with like a katana in its back or something. I want that dollar store Kentucky Mall katana. The best weapon of the game. Okay, we have 86 bullets remaining. We've shot 114. Oh, rather, we've got 40 in the mags, right? So we've shot 74? And we managed to get 30-ish kills. So not great economy, but also not horrendous. Like, they're like 13 bullets to kill 4 zombies. Not great bullet economy, but that's okay. I mean, 308's not that hard to come by. Most police stations and police cars will have it. Very few police officers will have it. They tend to have like handguns and shotguns. I really want shotguns. I like the shotguns. Don't know if I've said that enough. Do I tell you I like the shotguns? Because I do. I like the shotguns. Okay, bit of a horde coming in here. I love the way this man runs in these pants. This is beyond hilarious. Okay, being this panicked is a bit of a problem. We don't have access to beta blockers just yet, which would really do a lot of work for us here. We could throw the Molotov. I don't really want to waste it. I mean, we can't... Like, listen, with access to gasoline, we can make as many of them as we need. But at the same time, look, I'm not going to shoot now while we're this panicked, because that's just wasting bullets. Let's try and reduce the panic a bit by smashing people's heads in with a crowbar. Hey, bada bada, boom. Hey, bada bada, boom. Hey, bada bada, boom. I said boom. You'll find I said boom. Thank you very much. Boom. Alright, we need some dinner. It is 8 o'clock, and I want to go into these houses to see if I can find some. So we were able to get lots of bullets inserted there. The guns condition is still a bit concerning, but it's not horrendous. And we are putting a pretty severe dent in the local population. That's 40 plus zombies, which I know... Now, we went with 208, right? So that's 60 zombies out of the way. That's hard to be upset about. Don't miss. I know we haven't leveled up yet, but I swear he's getting better. 16 more. 16 more, and Thickelus gets to go to sleep with a jacket over his tummy. Oh, a warm belly and a field full of dead zombies. Now that sounds like a good evening. A backpack, hey? That's one of the first ones we've seen, too. Okay, so there's 6 shots in that magazine, and less in here, I imagine. 2 shots left. 2 shots left, baby. Oh, and we hit 300! I didn't even notice! Ah! Okay, okay, nice, nice, nice. Okay, we don't have to do this anymore. Okay, we are finally home. That's actually quite a walk without the car. I really hope we don't lose that anytime soon. But I did manage to pick up another intact jacket. That's a pretty rare sight when you're doing all that shooting. But yes, indeed, we have now officially shot through all of our Mini 14 ammo, which I'm going to be real with you, I'm not too mad about. I'd rather have the stuff and use it than just hold it up, right? Like, at least this way we're getting something out of the deal. That, then, I think is time for a smoky, and a little bit of chow, and then bed. Oh, and being midnight, that does indicate that it's probably a very good time. We have stopped at 68 kgs, and we are starting to lose mass again. So you know what? Let's have a dinner of trash. What if we just absolutely bodied like 15 muffins? How does that sound? And a bunch of peanuts, and give me some red licorice. I'm just going to eat all this junk. So if you didn't know, the TVs in the game will actually wait for you. So like if there's no other TVs around, you don't have to be there at exactly 6, 12, 6 or 12 o'clock, right? You could be there either side of that, to be completely honest, and it'll let you just watch, which I always thought was really funny. Because, like, look at this. We're watching the show right now, which we shouldn't be able to. Like, it should have ended 50 minutes ago, and yet here we are. Alright, but enough infomercials for the evening. I think we pack up shop here and wander over to bed. But not before we go ahead and do, oh my goodness, probably one of the best feeling things in the game. We're going to go ahead and wear this with the hood up, of course. Oh, baby, come on. Give it to me. Yes! Murder Ski Hobo is on the rise. We can definitely do with a bit of a wash, though. Let's handle that, too. And I think I've got some soap saved up in the bathroom down here. So how is that insulation looking now? Oh, baby, that's looking really good. The whole body's nice and warm. The head is getting a little bit hot, which is a shame. I think so what we can do is wear the hood down. It does technically, reduce the protection there, but I mean, it's only 10% as is. And I'm a bit concerned that we don't seem to be able to... Oh, now I can do the tailoring selection. Whatever, I don't know. Go to sleep, okay? Just go to sleep. Good morning, everybody. You catch me as I am opening and closing this door repeatedly like an absolute psychopath. No, in fact, I'm actually trying to close the curtains, because we are now several days into this run, and I'm beginning to get worried that the helicopter is unbound. If you don't know what the helicopter is in Project Zomboid, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but if you do know what it is, then you'll know what I'm preparing for. It's going to be a real spicy one. I don't know if it's going to come through in this episode, but it will probably... fairly shortly, right? Like, we're gonna get it in the next few episodes. It's either this one or the next one, I think, would be my guesstimation. Now, I want to make sure that all of my windows are covered for when and if that happens. Why is... That's a bit of a spoiler, so I'm not going to answer it, but I think that that's manageable. It's pretty much just the door, I think, at this point. We could also just spend our time in this room, just avoid the windows. As long as the helicopter pilot doesn't see you, potentially, then you're okay. It's a bit of a miserable day, so I'm actually going to sit here and read some of our magazines. And we might actually just give our guy a little bit of time to heal. He did hurt his leg. The bandage did come off. There was no visible infection. Thankfully, it was just a scar. No laceration. But it's still something that I don't really want to risk. Like, if we've got an infection, we need to be at home to cope with it, right? Because you don't always know if you've got one right away. Okay, medieval weaponry for simpletons here, I noticed, actually does give us the ability to cast an anvil, which is really cool. So I think the real critical one we need is Backyard Smithing for Beginners. I believe that is the book that will allow us to actually create a forge. Because right now we can't do it. No, we're not allowed to. There's a thing that comes up that says smithing once you've read that recipe book. Okay, but all of this can be used to start fires at some point. It's getting rained on, nice and wet. Perfect. That's perfect for starting fires, we all know. So going over what we dropped off the other day, all the scrap metals over there, all of the books and stuff over here. We've got a propane torch, which is awesome. Some extra tools, and then the rest of it's just sort of spread out throughout the house. Let's pop a quick smoky, and then I think we grab some more cigs, hop in the car, and go and tow those other vehicles. That's a bit of a miserable day for this, but we do have to get something done. Alright, let's find out if we can actually tow these wrecks with this car. Not all cars can tow. I think this is one that can, but I'm not 100% certain. So I should be able to... I can attach the trailer. Perfect. And let's tow the wreck back down to the house. Come on, baby. Tug. Tug. You got this. You got this. There we go. Man, we're burning fuel, but it's worth it. Let's go ahead and we can oh, don't smash the windshield, you idiot. Just remove it. There you go. This is going to be a project car. Okay, not only does this have the benefit of removing these things from our driveway, right, which is really annoying having them there, it also gives us access to a ton of scrap metal. We just got to get access to the recipes to use it. So I did spawn in, I believe, with the smither ability, which is a forge nerd, sorry, which gives me smithing capacity, but doesn't necessarily give me the recipes. That was a profession I had to select, and I can't be calling myself largely unemployed and not choosing the unemployed profession. Are you kidding me? Come on. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Hardcore zombie survival simulator, by the way. Alright, very nice. We burnt an entire quarter tank of fuel getting that done, but it is now done. These cars are out the way, which means I can fairly safely just kind of zoot down the road here without having to think about it too much. That is nice. We'll have to come through at some point and take out these power poles and move all the bodies, but for the most part, the driveway, rather, is clear. You don't want to hit the bodies at speed. You will do a lot of damage to your tires. Okay, the goal... Oh my goodness. What the hell? You keep driving when you're on the map? That's new to me. I didn't know it would do that. Let's use Shift W. Yeah, Shift W to just get the old cruise control active. And then I can check my map. Alright, so we're going this way. We're going to take the first main left, first main right. In fact, it might be the first left, first right. We're going to go back to the police station and we're going to see what we left behind. Oh right, we left all that water behind. Yeah, I forgot. And a shotgun. That's pretty damaged. I'll take the orange soda bottles. That guy's got a gun. If we can get the M9 pistol, that'd be great, because we got a bunch of 9mm ammo. Uh-oh. This might be a little bit too much right now. Just a quick way to slow zombies down. You move through a building, right? This kind of gives you some more options, tactically, rather than just walking backwards. I mean, I don't want to be the one to knock walking backwards, but it's not always the solution. Okay, I was going to say we managed to clear that, but we have not yet managed to clear that. What are we at for kills, by the way? 330? Nice. What do I want next? Probably, I think the next thing I want is a backpack, to be honest. That's definitely where we want to be. Did I have this one? I don't know if I had that one. Does this map look more complete to you? Maybe. Central Park is a pretty powerful place to set up shop as well, because you can fish, which is kind of a... That's a real boon. Like, where we are right now isn't the perfect spot, but it's not bad. I think as long as we have access to vehicles and we got the gas station right there, it's pretty decent, at least for now. I'm not too worried about looting so much right now. I kind of want to like find specific things I've been looking for. We do have the key for this car? Did I never check this? Oh, what's the engine looking like though? Probably do a bit of a spot check, a little health check on you while I'm thinking about it. Your engine's fine. Your engine's better than the other one, I'm sure. Battery's 98%. The heater's a bit broken, but that's... who cares? The driver's seat's scuffed, who cares? The brakes are not great on that one. The tires could be better, but we can get more tires. How are you looking right now? Your hood is busted, and the engine is going to start stalling quite often very soon. Alright, can we get that van? I thought I checked these vehicles. I guess I didn't. Any keys in here? Nope, no such luck. Okay, what about in the boot? Tote, jack. Listen, the jack's pretty handy. Empty gas can. Heck yeah. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to siphon the gas from our main car, because it does still work, and then take it back and fill in the other one. Let's smash a window here. It's really not great. You don't want a broken window, but if I can't get in, I can't get in, right? So I want to smash... There we go. Front. Americans drive on the left, right-hand side of the road, so they sit on the left, so we go here. Okay. And you got a gun. Alright. And a Louisville map. That's the bit we live in, never mind. And that is indeed another 1911 pistol. Okay, I'll take... That one's a bit busted, so we'll leave it behind, but I'll take the mag. Take the ciggies. Alright. Bit of a shame. Maybe the key's in the dashboard? Nope, it is not. Alright, unfortunately, no van for us. Have you got a magazine? You do. What am I doing? That's the damn pistol I came here for. I'm so smart. Sometimes my genius amazes me. Another bulletproof vest. You know what? Honestly, I'm taking it. And the rifle sling, maybe we can equip that. I think it just improves like your aiming speed or something. Oh, and we are definitely going home with the water cooler. This is basically not an infinite, but this is a refillable sort of source of potable water once your taps run out, so you don't have to drink out of pots. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I don't want to pot shame anybody. All right, put as much away there as we can. I don't really need the maps; those can go down. Okay, the trunk on that one is smaller. Bit of a shame. But how... In the rear right seat, will not be able to store the water cooler because that takes 30 encumbrance. Of course it does. Alright, so I guess we're just going to be heavy then. Let's siphon some gas from here. And then take that to the other part of town. Right over there. That's the other part of town. It is almost 3 a.m. I am pushing the red line on this one. Okie dokie. There we go. And we're on. And we're so on. Okay, 2 cars? That's crazy. I never get this lucky, but I guess Louisville does have a lot more cars. Like in the smaller towns, it can be quite a challenge to find working vehicles. But I guess we got lucky. Did I turn you off? I hope I did. Turn your headlights off. I don't want your battery dying. And then I can tow with this one. Let's go. And I think we take them both to the petrol station and fill them up. I need to drop the water dispenser. Oh shit. Oh shit, I have made a mistake. A terrible mistake. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I thought I would just quickly loot the cop car, and I am not gonna be doing that. That's for sure. Okay, let's just get on out of here. There's our first alarm of the playthrough, which is quite an alarming time for that to come in, I'm not gonna lie to you. That is gonna move a lot of the zombies away from where we want to go, so I mean silver linings, right? Okay, 2 full tanks of gas, as well as, for some reason, some plastic soda bottles full, and we're on our way back home. And I think that's a pretty good time to reflect on our progress today. So we went from, I mean, barely even surviving to, we're not quite at the point where I'd say we're thriving. We have not yet survived the helicopter, and it hasn't come today, which means there's a very good chance it comes in the next episode. The helicopter is terrifying when you are trying to get started in Project Zomboid, because it can turn a completely successful run into either like a flat restart or absolute hell, right? Like there's no in between. The helicopter is really, really, really tough, but if you plan well, if you get lucky, you can avoid the worst parts of it, and that is definitely something that is coming our way soon, and we are going to do everything we can to be ready. So leave your comments down below. What are your suggestions? What is the best way for St. Nicholas over here to survive what is definitely, certainly, absolutely coming soon? If you don't know what the helicopter event is just yet, don't worry about it. You're going to find out soon. It is a real annoyance. If we do it well, we won't even notice it, right? If we do it wrong, oh my god, it is going to be one hell of a ball ache. Either way, everybody, I want to say a big thank you to all of you for hanging out today. This is a monumental effort between Magick and I to get this done. We both work jobs, we both do this as a part-time gig, and yet somehow you people find the way to fill our minds and hearts full-time. We really, really appreciate it, and as always, we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.
You made it to the end of the video. Congratulations and thank you. That puts you in the top 3% of viewers. Here's another video that YouTube thinks you're going to like, and here is a list of all the patron and channel member names. If you don't see yours on there, you can find a link down in the description where you can sign up and support this content directly. If your name is on there, well, you probably already know that, huh? So, what are you still doing here?